I can't marry you." His words tore through the chapel, echoing in my ears as gasps filled the room. Marcus, my fiancé, had chosen his first love over me, humiliating me in front of everyone I loved. The betrayal wasn't just heartbreak. It was a wound laced with arrogance and prejudice. But what he didn't know was that every choice he made that day would set in motion a revenge so ruthless, he would regret it forever. I had always believed in love, in the kind of love that could survive anything. And for a while, I thought Marcus was that love. From the moment we met, there was a spark I couldn't ignore. Late-night talks that lasted until dawn, laughter that made every worry vanish, quiet moments where the world felt like it belonged only to us. I trusted him with my heart, my dreams, my life. We planned our future together, or at least I thought we did. Engagement parties, wedding plans, the excitement of a life we had built side by side, it all felt real, unshakable. Marcus had always been charming, attentive, the kind of man who made you believe forever was possible. I loved him with everything I had, but looking back, I see now that there were cracks I chose to ignore. Offhand comments from his friends, the subtle looks from his family, moments when his attention drifted toward someone else, tiny, almost invisible warning signs. I brushed them aside because I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe in us. On the morning of our wedding, I woke up feeling like the luckiest woman alive. My dress hung perfectly, my makeup flawless, my heart ready to walk down the aisle and start a new chapter. But even as I practiced my smile in the mirror, I felt it. The tension in Marcus's posture, the way his eyes seemed distant, distracted. I pushed the thought away. After all, love conquers all, right? Or so I had always believed. I didn't know it then, but the man I had trusted completely was about to choose someone else on the very day we were meant to unite. And the choice he would make would shatter everything I thought I knew about love, trust, and strength. Walking down the aisle, I tried to steady my breathing, to hold on to hope. Marcus stood at the altar, handsome and composed, but something felt off. There was tension in his jaw, a coldness in his gaze I hadn't noticed before. Whispers flitted through the room, glances exchanged behind my back. My chest tightened, but I kept moving forward, believing that love would conquer all. And then it happened. I can't do this. I can't marry you, shock froze me. He had chosen his first love over me, in front of everyone I loved. Humiliation and heartbreak collided inside me, but amid the pain, a spark ignited, a fire I would use to reclaim my life. For days, I replayed the moment over and over. Marcus flaunted his choice everywhere, arrogant and unrepentant, as if trying to remind me of my place. But I refused to crumble. Every slight, every subtle prejudice, every dismissive glance fueled my determination. I would rise. Then I met him, the man who had always respected me, quietly admired my strength, and valued me as an equal. Marcus's enemy, yes, but more importantly, someone who truly saw me. Slowly, deliberately, I let myself open my heart again. Where Marcus had failed, he recognized my worth. I began to plan. Not out of spite, but to ensure Marcus would realize the consequences of his betrayal. Every step, every choice, every action built toward a moment of undeniable reckoning. Months later, I stood before a different altar, marrying the man who had always believed in me. Calm, radiant, and confident, I felt the weight of the past lift as we exchanged vows. Marcus was there, uninvited, watching. I could feel his disbelief, the shock, the bitter realization that the woman he had discarded could thrive without him. Every word I spoke, every vow I shared, was a testament to dignity, strength, and justice. He realized, painfully, that the life he thought he controlled was now completely out of reach. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Friends and family who had witnessed our previous heartbreak now watched me shine. Marcus's arrogance crumbled. For the first time, he was powerless, stripped of the control he had assumed he possessed. And in that moment, I understood something profound. True strength isn't revenge through cruelty, it's victory through life itself. My choices, my happiness, my empowerment, they were my ultimate justice. Marcus had chosen his first love, but I had chosen myself, and the man who had stood by me through the storm. In the aftermath, I felt a quiet strength settle over me. The pain of betrayal transformed into resilience, a power that no one could take away. Marcus's humiliation was complete, but my dignity had been restored and magnified. I had turned a day meant to break me into a testament of courage, proving that injustice, no matter how public or personal, could be confronted and overcome. My story rippled beyond the wedding, sparking conversations among friends, colleagues, and strangers alike. It reminded everyone that bias and prejudice can infiltrate even the most intimate spaces, and that courage, dignity, and self-respect are forms of resistance. My experience became more than personal vindication. It was a call to recognize the subtle, persistent injustices faced by marginalized people everywhere. Through it all, I learned that strength isn't just surviving, it's reclaiming your narrative, standing unbowed and making choices that reflect your worth. The man who had rejected me, confident in his arrogance, became a symbol of the very prejudice I had endured. Yet while he suffered the bitter realization of what he had lost, I thrived, empowered, and unbroken. As I moved forward, I carried a question for everyone who witnessed my story. How many others are denied love, respect, or opportunity simply because of who they are? Marcus had chosen his first love, but I had chosen myself. And in that choice, I had won everything.